my spiritual babies. Welcome back to my channel, Tarot and Tattoos. I'm Kenny, your friendly psychic medium, who's also a tattoo artist. And this reading is on... What is this reading on? This reading is on why they can't stop thinking about you. You are heavily on their mind, and they just can't get you off of it. So as always, I am going to display an image of 3 decks, and you are to meditate on which deck best suits you, whichever one you are drawn to the most. And when you decide on one of the decks, there is a timestamp down below, and you can go ahead and fast forward to the stamp that best serves you. And please remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If that deck does not resonate with you, try to meditate on the cards again and try a different deck. Here are the cards. Take your time, take a moment to meditate. Hello, group number 1. This is your reading on why they can't stop thinking about you. You are heavily on their mind. Let's see exactly how they are feeling. Okay, so immediately I see that they were working so hard to get your attention, okay? They were doing so well by holding your attention. It was like they had it and it was stable for a moment, and they were consistent for a moment. And then things just kind of flatlined with them, you know, or you and this person just kind of like fell off. Maybe they stopped texting you or stopped calling you, but things just kind of flatlined and it just wasn't really going anywhere, and it just kind of came to an end, you know. And then I have the Hangman here, so I know that you just kind of like phased out of them. You transformed and pushed them out, you know. And now they're like, well, how can I get this person back around me again? Now they're trying to think on like, okay, well, what can I do to revive this relationship? Because this relationship obviously like ceased and it's over, you know. There's nothing else for you to talk about. You had your relationship, now it's kind of done for the most part, and you have kind of just been very steady with yourself, just transforming and trying to see what's next. But right now it's really just self, like inner work, you know. And meanwhile, they are looking for another chance. They are looking to see what else they can do to kind of like bring back this spark to you and how they can work their way in. But they're really not sure. They tried to give this some time before they came back around, but now they're like looking for an inkling, an idea of how they can even approach you. They're trying to come up with something where they're like, okay, I gave this person space, I gave this person time. How can I just come back and just say hi? You know, they're looking for something. They feel like you kind of left on these like bad terms almost, or maybe unfinished terms where you guys didn't really say enough. You didn't really get full closure to what you were looking for. You know, you kind of just abruptly ended things, even though there might have still been some feelings there. Maybe you didn't really want to end that relationship, but it still ended and you had to walk away and leave that behind, and it was very emotional for you. You know, but there's still some form of emotions there, some love that's still there, and they know that. And for them, it might have seemed like they were very cold about it, but they still care about you. They still love you, and they just don't know if it's best to turn around and try again or not. And they still think about the situation and how it ended and what should come next. We have the Three of Cups, where they would like to reunite. You know, they felt like they had like a little tribe going, a union going with you. And like there was something to gain from this relationship, and then it just flatlined. There was nothing left after that. You know, there was a lot of hard work put into this relationship, and then nothing. Like it was just nothing after that. It just ended, unfortunately. And now, looking to grab another bit. And now they can't stop thinking about that. They can't let it go, really, you know? And they're trying to figure out why they can't let that go, why they can't stop thinking about the ending. But it's really because they don't like the way it ended. They don't like how they approached this situation or how they ended things, and they wish that it wasn't so weird or awkward. And they gave the space, but they want to be able to reapproach you. They want to be able to see you again and enter into your world again, but they don't really know how to do that. And they're really emotional. They're very hurt by this, because we have so many cup cards here that it tells me that they really wish that they could have sparked something. Yeah, and they're thinking that they could rekindle something. It's really more of a thought and something that they haven't actually taken action on. And it could happen. It could be something they do, but they're still kind of thinking about it. It's still like something that if they do it, it's going to have to be in the moment of them thinking that they did it, because they don't want to overthink it. And they've just been trying to find a way to reach out, how to enter. They don't feel like they can handle the kind of love that you're giving, or even the situation that you guys are in. Like maybe you and this person, your love was just toxic in a way, and they're not really used to that kind of love, or there was just something that just wasn't fully serving, and they're not ready for that. This could also be a person that hasn't had very many relationships, so you loving them and caring for them could also be something that they're not used to. You generating so much love and emotion for them could be something very hard for them to handle. It says, I long for your kiss. And that is just so beautiful. They're craving your touch. You and this person could have been very affectionate, or you could be an affectionate person. You may have very luscious lips, or very soft lips, and they just can't stop thinking about that. They can't shake how you made them feel when they were around you. And because it wasn't fully you, because I believe that it always takes two to tango, that, you know, for them, it's just like I wasn't ready for your kind of love. I wasn't ready to take on what you wanted to take on. You were so up high with it, and you were so ready to just love me in every way, shape, or form that you knew of. I wasn't there yet. You know, they weren't on that level, and they just don't know how to receive and or give that yet, because this gives the energy that this person wasn't very experienced in love. So they're not sure how to handle that love. If this love was toxic more so, then they really don't know how to handle that, because toxic love is not what I personally consider love, but it's more of a emotion and just things that you need to work out. I long for your kiss. They are craving your touch, your scent, your smell, you know, like everything about you. They miss kissing you. They miss your affection and how you made them feel when you were around. Okay, so they're saying that this person is probably really in their head a lot. They're probably someone that doesn't really know how to vocalize how they feel or what they're feeling, what they're thinking. And overall, like, they know what's in their heart, but they process things off of their mind. They don't move off of their heart, and they think a lot. They overthink things a lot. And I am better with my mind than my heart. So, you know, this person isn't experienced in love. This person doesn't typically do relationships. And when you came around and you tried to give them the love that they needed or you felt that they deserved, they didn't know how to process that. They didn't know how to handle such emotions, you know, and they only go off of logic. This person could be very logical. From the cards that I have in front of me, this person could be an air sign, and which is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So this person could be an air sign. They could have that in their chart, but they mostly move off of their mind and they think things over a lot before they make moves. This person, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I was just looking over this card, and this person has lost their spark without you. Like, they're moving, they're doing things, but they miss your energy. They miss the loving connection that they had with you, and they really feel really low about it. They're probably a person that doesn't get over these kind of things easily. You know, if this person doesn't have very many relationships and you're one of their very few relationships, they're probably having a really hard time moving on past you and moving on to the next person or getting you off of their mind, because they're so used to not having all of these people around them. You know, they don't do the whole love relationship thing. So for them, like, they're feeling really low about losing you and they don't want to express it. This could be a very like straight-faced person where you just can't tell what they're feeling by looking at them. But really, if you talk to them, you'd probably know that like they're really going through things. They really feel lost and depressed about the relationship because they really cared about you. They really loved you, and they liked the union, the connection that you had with not only them but also their family. You know, so think about that. They have painful memories. The thought of you hurts them because they cannot move on. They cannot let you go. And just as much as you're probably thinking about them, they're thinking about you too. And they're wondering how they could even reach out to you, or if they should even reach out to you. Is it worth trying again? Should they even come back around? Should they continue to try or even look your direction, call you or text you? They're terrified of what could happen next, and they think about your memories, and they think about the painful memories and the good memories, and it pretty much overall hurts them. Let's see what else we have for you. If you are hearing my background, that is my daughter, so just beware. We have the Sun card. I get this card like once a reading, and I'm so sorry, guys. The Sun represents that there is a lot of good opportunities here. If you are thinking about reaching out to them, you can take the first step. just remember that anything that comes after is just a possibility. You know, it's based off of the energy of the day and how they're feeling that day, you know, but it could lead to a beautiful result or even closure. You know, maybe not the same relationship, but more closure, and or even a friendship, even just opening the door to just being like, hey, I really liked you as a friend as well, you know, because it seems here that they want the same thing. They wish to be able to connect with you. They wish to be able to talk to you again and to have some form of communication with you. They don't like the way things ended already as is. Rest and rejuvenate. It's time to really think about this and think if you would even like to contact this person. Would you even like to be in contact with them? Do you even want to communicate with this person? Or is it just because you're feeling lonely and you want some company or you want someone to talk about? If you don't feel as though the relationship will truly benefit you or really come with value, there's no need to really reach out. Sometimes people are good memories, and sometimes it's meant for you to reconnect with these people. So only you will know after you sleep on it, rest on it, meditate on it, after you dig deep and ask yourself, hey, is this really what I want? Should I even be contacting this person? Do I even really like this person? Even though this person has you on their mind and they wish that you would reach out to them or they could reach out to you and they deeply miss you, it doesn't always mean that you should. So that is all I have for you, group number 1. Thank you for joining me for this love reading. And if you resonated with this video, please be sure to like the video. If you're new here and you resonated with this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, leave a comment. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me, you can find me at tarotattoos.com. If you'd like a tattoo from me, you can also find me at that same website. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, group number 2. This is your love reading on why they can't stop thinking about you. You are heavily on their mind, and they just cannot get you off of it, okay? So let's jump right on in and see exactly what they are thinking and why they can't stop thinking of you. I have the Knight of Pentacles here, representing that you were so valuable to them, okay? They feel like you were something so valuable and that they didn't appreciate you soon enough. They didn't value what they had, and you just walked away from them because they didn't value you. You left everything right there because they realized that, you know, you were so amazing. You were so valuable to them. You were a token to them, and they didn't understand that. So you turned your back and you walked away with no thought about it. Like, you just kept going. And now they are thinking hard on, like, okay, where do I go here? Like, it's like they're blindly walking and they are lost without you, okay? We have the Lovers, and that is telling me that they are wishing for a reunitement, okay? Because they are lost without you. It's actually pretty funny because they don't know where they're going without you. Like, you were so valuable to them. You held so much value. You did so much for them. You brought in so many good things for them. And they just tossed you to the side so quickly. You know, they didn't really think it over enough. Their loyalty wasn't fully there. They weren't mature enough for you. And they don't realize why they should have been much more loyal and how valuable you were. They're just now seeing it. And now that you've kind of like cut them off and just cold turkeyed them, they are so baffled right now. And I'm sorry to be laughing, but I think it's so funny because they're really like, what do I do without this person? Like, how do I continue to function without her? And they want to reconnect. They want to re-spark this fire so bad. Like, they are they've probably already contacted you and or texted you. They probably sent you a DM to Instagram or something. They're probably in your request messages right now, and you are just ignoring them because why should I give you any attention? You didn't value me when I was standing there in front of you and I was everything you wanted and needed, and now you see me for what I am. We have the Queen of Wands, where you just know your value. You have you're very passionate, and they know that. They know that you are a very strong, independent woman. They know that you are very serious. You might even be very headstrong. And so they're probably a little intimidated on even attempting to reach out because they know how you can be, and they know how that, you know, they might not receive what they are looking for from you because of how serious you are and how you stand on your business, and you're not wavering from that at all. You're not looking even in their direction, and that intimidates them. They know that when they are literally they are thinking so hard on how can I go within myself, and what do I need to change about myself? What do I need to do to get this person back? They are really thinking it over. They are really trying to change for you so that they can win you back, because they know that they can't just approach you with any type of nonsense. They know that they cannot they can't just play games with you. They know to be serious with you. And they're fully aware that like, hey, she don't take no shit, okay? She's not about to let me back in without change or seeing something where it's gonna make her feel valuable and like the queen that she is. So this person, we have the Ace of, I can't make this stuff up. We have the Ace of Cups, and representing new emotions. Okay, so they're thinking like how they're gonna do this, and you just might let them back in. Okay, you might just open that door up and be like, okay babe, like we could do this, you know, because you may be thinking about them too, and just as much as they're thinking about you, and they're gonna think of how they can sway you and how they can come back to you because they want you. So they're going to work on themselves before they even approach you. They're going to try to really change some things about themselves and man up or woman up for whoever, you know, whoever your spouse is. They're just trying to make sure that they come correctly because they know that you hold a lot of royal energy. You hold a lot of like, I know my self-worth, and I'm not going to take you back for more nonsense because you have no problem leaving them cold turkey, and now they know that. They know that you mean business. How could you ever forgive me the mess I've made? They know that they messed up. They're fully aware of it. And that's what I mean when I say that they're meditating and they're thinking about how can they really fix this, okay? They want to know, how can I change? How can I do something different to make this person want me back? I hope you guys can see that. And they're thinking about it, and they're like, okay, I caused such a mess. I caused pain and hurt, and how can I get her or him to just let me back in? They're thinking about you heavily because they want you back so bad. They're working on it. They're making moves to get you back. And they've probably already attempted, and you've probably just turned your head to them like, okay, like, what is that supposed to do? That's not gonna solve my problem. That's not gonna solve the issue at hand. You know, I can't make you happy. And they're starting to feel like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one back. Like, this one's a real one. This one is a valuable one, and they don't know how they're gonna make their way back in. They're trying to fish out how they could really make you happy, and they don't know at all. They're really trying to think it over. But if they wouldn't have messed up in the first place, then they wouldn't have to sit there and think so hard about how they can get you back and how they can win you over. But now that's all they can think about is, how can I make her happy? I feel like I can't. Like, I don't know how I can make this girl happy. I don't know how to make this guy happy. You know, like, they know that you drama. They know you're not willing to deal with their drama. They know you're not willing to deal with their BS. They're fully aware of how worthy you are now. And they're fully aware that you know that you're very worthy. They know that you know your self-worth. They know that you don't have a problem just saying, you know what, I am of such high value caliber here that I don't need to stoop down to this. I don't have to deal with the BS. And they know that you're not going to deal with their BS. And that's why they're really looking to just, how can I fix it? Sexual desires, oh my gosh. They are so turned on by you. They like you. They may even love you so much. And I'm hearing right now that they're just like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. He's amazing. Like, this person is amazing in bed. They're even outside of bed. You're amazing. You may have this beautiful, like, sex appeal to you where you don't have to do too much, where you can do the slightest things and it's just like a biggest turn on. You are just so beautiful. You are so gorgeous. And they're seeing it now. Like, that was why they wanted you in the first place. You were so valuable, and they knew you were a catch. You were a diamond, and they had you, and then they just lost you as quickly as they found you. What they want to know if you can see more in them, if you could see yourself with them again, if you could see a future with them again. Are you willing to do so again? They want to know if they shoot their shot and they try to attempt with you, are you going to shoot them down? Are you going to reject them right to their face? Or does this person miss me as much as I miss them? And you may not miss this person that much. Like, you may be thinking about them, but you're also fully aware of your self-worth, that you don't care to continue with them. You don't care to go further than where it is right now with them, because they didn't do anything to make you feel special. It might hurt you a little bit, but overall, you're not like, hey, I should go back. They believe that you love them at one point, and they're wondering if you can see that in them again. They're wondering if you still love them. If you do, why do you love them? You know, like, they're trying to figure out why they love you so much. But I think that it's more of like their pain and their ego getting in the way of, like, I can't believe she just cut me off. She doesn't love me anymore. She doesn't want to be with me anymore. I thought you loved me. I love you. And for you, you're just like, well, if you love me, you would have valued me from the beginning. You would have respected me from the beginning. And we wouldn't have been in this situation. You would have respected me and did what I needed you to do. Let's see what we have here. Envy. They are so jealous of you just moving. They are so jealous of you just living your life. Like, you're just doing what you want to do. And they don't like that. They don't like that you're like nonchalant about it. It seems like you don't care. And they wish that they could do the same thing. They wish that they could play the same role that you're playing, but you genuinely just know your value. You know how worthy you are, and you don't need to be reassured in a way of like, hey, you're this valuable. You already know that. So they wish that they could hold their head as high as you are. Community. They are trying to get at you through your friends, your family, social media. Like, they're watching you. They're hitting up your friends like, hey, where you guys gonna be at this weekend? Like, do you think I could slide through? They're possibly asking your friends or family, do you think that this person would take me back? Do you think this person still loves me? I still love them. They're really thinking like, how can I find my way back in here to get this person back, because I want them. They want you. Oh, we got this card for the last group. Rest and rejuvenate, okay? So if you are thinking about taking this person back, or you want them to be in your circle again and you want them around, think it over first. You know, because sometimes we feel that we want that, but if they haven't made the necessary changes, and if you do decide to communicate with them and have a talk with them, if they aren't saying fully the right things, or they might say the right things to the T where it makes you like, that might be a red flag too, that maybe you should just think about it and think about what you want and how you would like to approach the situation and what best values you. Because if this doesn't value you and it doesn't serve you, then there's no need to give it your energy. And there's no need to put time and effort into something that no longer values you. So be sure to think it over and go from there. Go from what your instinct tells you. If your instinct tells you that, hey, I left you for a reason, and good, you should be thinking about me. You should have a hard time getting me off of your mind because I was valuable and I think I'm just going to move on. You should do that. If you feel like, hey, I miss you just as much as you miss me, then you can give this person a second shot. But if this person doesn't change, go ahead and leave them where they stand like you did the first time. That's all I have for you. Group number 2. Thank you for joining me for this reading. If you resonated with this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe if you're not already. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me, something a little bit more personal and less general, you can find me at tarotandtattoos.com. If you're in the Maryland area and you want a tattoo by me, you can also find me at that website as well. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is your love reading on why they can't stop thinking about you. You are heavily on their mind. Let's jump on in and see exactly what it is that you have that has a hold on them about you. We have the Page of Cups. It's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute, because this is a lot of cards. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put them back, okay? I'm going to put them all back, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to put them all back. And we're gonna do it again. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups here. Okay. Your cards are jumping out. Okay. The Page of Cups telling me that, you know, it was possibly very early on, or the emotions just started getting deep with you and this person. This could be a person from your past. This person you finally took a chance on, and you gave them, you know, you gave them their shot and they kind of blew it, and they couldn't leave behind something in their past. This could be a former lover, and they kind of just came with a lot of baggage. You have the Page of Wands, where you're like, this person is ready to take some action, and they're not sure exactly what kind of action they're looking to take on you. They know they're ready to move forward with you, but they really don't know. We have the Eight of Wands, representing that, you know, they're ready to move forward. They see a future with you, and they don't know how to tell you that, you know, they're really ready to take more steps with you. This relationship could have started off like not so serious, and where, you know, it just, sorry, I had a little crack in my neck. The relationship could have started off where it just didn't seem so serious, and the emotions just weren't there at first. And now they're just now getting there. They're starting to like really get deep. And this person, he has a lot of baggage, or she has a lot of baggage, and they don't really know how to leave that baggage behind. They don't know how to disconnect from that baggage. I'm sorry, my shoulders are hurting me. And they're kind of wounded from everything that they've been through. They're really scarred, and they enjoy that you can see past that. They enjoy that, like, you know, like you see them for them. And with the Page of Wands, it's really telling me that they're really ready to take action on you. This person could also be a fire sign because of how many wands I have here already. This person could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They could be one of those, or they could have that in their chart. But either way, this person sees the value in you, and they've been thinking about that. You guys could actually be together, and you probably just don't know where they're like, where this is going, or what they're really thinking. And let me tell you that they're thinking that they're ready to make this next step with you, and they're ready to really be fully committed and fully in this. They're seeing the value that you bring to them. They're seeing how beautiful you are, and how beautiful your personality and mind is, and how great of a person you really are, and how you've really stuck beside them. Even though they have so much baggage, they have so much going on, they still find you to be very, very valuable. Through all of the things we have the Queen of Swords, representing that this person has really been thinking about you. Even though it's the Queen, it still tells me that this person is an intellectual, but they might not always voice it. And they're probably deeply in their head a lot. And that communication could really be something big for them, but they don't always know how to communicate what they're feeling and what they're thinking. But intellectually, they are very intellectual, and they think about things deeply. And they want to be able to just tell you what's up with them. You know what I'm saying? This person can be connected to their divine feminine as well, whether it's male or female. They can be connected to their divine feminine. And, you know, you've had some fallouts with this person. Things have kind of fallen apart, and it's been like, oh, I think it's over, you know, where things have just felt like, oh, it just came crashing down, or maybe a situation came crashing down on you and your partner, where they probably thought that you were going to walk away, you were going to give up, like things went up into flames, and they thought that you were going to leave them. And now they're starting to realize that, okay, like, I wasn't serious about this. I was really like kind of overlooking this person, and Maybe this person isn't to be overlooked. Maybe this person is really to be taken serious and to be valued. This person is deserving. You know, I was definitely about to pass her up or him up, and this person stuck around. This person was really holding me down. Yeah, I have the 9 of Pentacles representing that they're seeing how valuable you are to them. They're seeing how, oh, I know she really cares about me. I know she's really serious about me, because if she wasn't, she would have just already left. When things got rough, she would have already walked away. But instead, she stuck beside me, even though I came with baggage, even though I came with drama. Your cards are flying out, okay? Like, this person, the passion is too much. Oh my gosh. I can't handle your love. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. Because like, your cards have been flying out, group number 3. The passion is too much. Like, you really love this person. You really care about this person. And they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to, like, oh my God, like, this person really, she really messed with me, or he really messed with me. Like, he really cares about me. He or she really cares about me, you know. And they don't know, like, they don't know how to handle this. They don't know how to handle the type of love that you're giving, because they don't receive that very often. They don't receive genuine love very often. So they're really in their head about you, because this is not something that they're used to. And they don't realize, like, what's happening here, that they're really falling in love. What it seems to be is that they're really falling in love with you, and they didn't expect this to come out of this relationship. They didn't expect to be taught a new way of love, a new way of caring, a new way of being passionate about, like, about them or about another person. Oh, they wish that they could be different for you. They wish they could be better for you. They wish that they could give you that same loving energy that you give them. But they don't understand that sometimes people give out love that is needed. They're so in their head about you right now that they're not ready to talk about it yet. Like, they're not ready to vocalize it yet. They're still thinking about it. Like, they're still, before they make their next move, they're going to continue to think it over and try to figure out what it is that they want to say to you, or how they want to express their love to you, or how they want to express, I'm ready to move forward with you and make this as serious as we can make it. This could be someone proposing to you, or just solidifying the fact that we're really in a relationship and I'm very serious about you. You know, like, because they're really thinking it over, and they're coming out with these good results, and you make them a better person. They think that life without you would be so hard, and that without you, they wouldn't be able to continue forward. I think this is so beautiful. And that without you, things would probably be way more depressing, way harder. And you've probably brought so much value to them in their life that they're just like, I don't know how I would deal with it without you. Like, I would miss your energy. I would miss your light. I would miss your love. Without you, I don't know how I would be able to move forward. So this person is really coming to the realization that they're in love, and that they haven't been in love in either a long time or ever actually been in love. And that you've shown them how to love, and they wish that they could be better for you. They wish they could be different for you, and just as passionate as you are for them. But they're, you know, they're a little afraid of it. Yes, they're ready to give you everything you're looking for, everything you want out of them. And that they're just really still thinking about it, because they want to make sure that that's the right decision for them, because this person hasn't done this before. This person hasn't taken this kind of action before. So they're not sure if this is what they want to do yet, but they're thinking about it, and they're thinking about you so much because they love you so much, and you've brought in so much value to them. Yes, they're trying to figure out how they can say how they feel. I have a 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and that is the throat chakra. I have my throat chakra tattooed on me. And They're trying to figure out how they can vocalize how much they love you and how much they value you. They're trying to figure out how they can say, you have been a blessing to my life. You are so valuable to my life. I'm grateful that you are around me. I'm grateful that I've come across you and that you've come into my life because you mean so much to me. This person is really like happy to have you around, you know, and they really, really love you. And that's why they can't get you off of their mind. That's why they keep thinking about you. The thought of you makes them smile. That is all I have for you, group number 3. Thank you for joining me. If you resonated with this reading, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week, twice a week, and shorts daily. If you are looking for a private one-on-one reading with me, you can find that at my website, tarotandtattoos.com. If you are in the Maryland area and you want a tattoo done by me, you can also book that at my website, tarotandtattoos.com. Thank you for joining me for this reading, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.